Hello, guys. Welcome back to my show, Get Real with Jasmine. I miss you guys so much. It's been a while. And before we get into today's topic, I want to share a story that happened this morning. So, today is Friday, and I woke up and I put my makeup on because it's Friday. I want to feel pretty. And as I was heading out to work, I got a message from my coworker that says, "It's flooding outside." And then I realized I am stuck here. I live in Dubai for more than 1 year now, and I swear to God, I never see even like a teeny tiny bit of rain. But when it actually rains, it floods. And that kind of day when you have like your full makeup on. It's like, it just feels like such a waste if nobody sees it or if you're not going out. That's why we're doing this episode today because someone needs to see my effort that I put into my makeup. Not like you guys can see the difference from the camera, but at least I feel better. But anyway, today I want to do a wrap up of 2025. This is something I always like to do at the end of the year, just to, pause for a moment and reflect because we are so busy in our day to day life. We get up, we go to work, we hang out with friends, if you have any, and repeat. And because of this, I feel like we barely have time to slow down. And sometimes because of that, we forgot what is our purpose in life or what is our goals in life or why are we chasing these goals anyway? Or we got too fixated on our goals and we forgot to appreciate people around us. So today I want to share two big lessons that I've learned this year so we can end this year with a lot of hope and love. So, how is your 2025? I gotta be honest, my 2025 is, I don't want to say terrible, but it's very challenging. And I think because of how dramatic my life changed last year, I sort of just expect that great things will keep on happening. But they didn't. And so, because of this, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in 2025 is that not all growth should be quantified or externalized. A lot of goals I set for myself this year did not happen. And so it forces me to rethink what growth actually means. In the past, when I measure my own growth, it's always very external or quantifiable, like getting my dream job or how much I was earning or how many more kilometers I can run this year. Or last year, I moved to Dubai and rented my first ever apartment. These are all big, courageous decisions, but this year I just feel like there wasn't any big thing happening or a lot of things I thought would happen didn't happen. For starter, I didn't pass my driving test and I never went back because I feel like if I actually go back, I will punch the instructor because they're just very, very mean people. And yeah, but anyway, because of this lack of achievement, I feel stuck for a long time this year and I kept on doubting myself like, am I doing this wrong? Why isn't anything happening? But then I realized not all growth has to be physical, external, or measurable. There are so many different forms of growth. When I look back the person I was in January, I was still such a people pleaser. I couldn't stay alone. I couldn't make my own decision. And I am so much more confident right now. I know how to set boundaries with people. I trust myself more. I am much kinder to myself right now, and that's growth. So, if you're like me, your 2025 didn't go the way you expect it would be, or you think this is also a year of lack of achievement, I want to tell you that there are so many different forms of growth. It's not just about how much you're earning right now or which company you're working for. If you just love yourself a little bit more, if you just trust yourself a little bit more, if you quit a bad habit, if you finish a challenging task, if you ask someone out on a date for the first time, if you make some new friends, cut ties with some toxic friends, these are all growth because it takes so much courage to do those things. And these are all proof that you are actively putting effort to make your life better. What I failed to realize in the beginning is that all these little behaviors, it might feel insignificant or nothing at the time, but it always externalizes. It always does. It's just a matter of time. Think about this. Say you cut ties with toxic friends. On the surface, it might feel like nothing is happening, right? But because you stop hanging out with these people that are constantly draining your energy, bringing negativity into your life, now you have more energy to focus on what actually matters. Maybe it's doing workout, maybe it's learning a new skills, maybe it's concentrating more on work. These eventually will reflect on your appearance, on your income, or your quality of life. Or if you found the courage to ask someone out for the very first time, you will not miss the love of your life when they finally show up in your life, because you already know you have the courage to take the first step. And so if you are like me, you are disappointed of your year of lack of achievement, I totally get it. I feel you, and it's very valid. But don't let all these external outcomes define the whole year. Every effort you put in and every teeny tiny step you take, it counts. And celebrate all these little steps. Celebrate the win and celebrate the failure. Like for me, I failed my driving test, but I am very proud of myself for not running away from that test when I was literally shaking before the test, and it was 10 p.m. and I didn't run away. I'm proud of that. So yeah, celebrate that. You don't have to be successful to celebrate yourself. You, the person that's watching this video, listening to this podcast right now, you deserve to be celebrated. And the second biggest lesson I've learned this year is how our small action can create huge impact on others. So one of the biggest surprise I got after starting my YouTube channel is the random kindness from strangers. Like, I don't really leave comments on other people's videos. So when I see you guys like commenting like, I love this video, this really helped me a lot, it really means the world to me. It's like really more than my pay raise, literally. Or even like people in real life, not just online. My friends, when they message me like, I listened to your podcast, or I really enjoy a certain episode, it means so much. It means the world to me, and it got me through a lot of dark days. So this makes me realize that a lot of times we think that we need to be successful or make a lot of money in order to leave an impact, in order to help others. But sometimes really all it takes is a simple question like, hey, how is your day? Or a simple message like, I like your outfit today. I like your video. I think of you today. So don't underestimate the impact you can cause on others, both good and bad. So watch your mouth. And especially we are in the holiday season right now. If you miss someone, message them, tell them you miss them, and invite them to your house. Express gratitude to people that is around you, because you really have no idea how this could mean the world to them, especially if they're going through dark days. Like, this could literally be the light to them. And also another thing is, if a random stranger on the internet could be so kind, so encouraging to you, don't tolerate those toxic behaviors in your life. Don't tolerate the people that are disrespecting your boundaries, because there are literally people out there that would treat you 10 times better. So as we are ending this year, cut ties with those toxic bitches that are constantly sucking your energy. They don't get to enter 2026 with you. And yeah, so these are the two biggest lessons I've learned this year. And I hope that it gives you a bit more strength and hope to end this year, and knowing that there are better days ahead. And at last, of course, thank you for supporting this podcast or watching my YouTube channel, liking my videos this year. It really, really, really means so much to me, and I'm really grateful for every single one of you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the holiday season with your friends and family. And if you're alone like me, celebrate yourself, because you deserve to be celebrated. And yeah, thank you guys for listening to this podcast, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in 2026. Bye now.